In the first campaign, Advance Wars, you'll advise a colorful cast of commanding officers and use their abilities in vibrant turn-based battles. Each commanding officer is now voiced, bringing even more charm to these characters.
You're gonna get hurt!
I see right through your plans.
Another full campaign awaits in Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. More commanding officers and more diverse terrain can be leveraged for additional tactical opportunities, like blasting through pipelines to cross into enemy territory. In both campaigns, you can fast-forward gameplay and reset your turns for a smoother tactical experience.
Bro, am I even streaming?
Flex your strategic muscles outside of both campaigns with additional modes.
Yo,
Go for high scores in the war room.
stream.
Create and share custom maps in the design room. Or battle friends and frenemies in local and online multiplayer.
All right, listen, the reason why the direct is important is because it doesn't really matter what they announce that they're talking about.
Nintendo Switch system, April 8th.
If you react to the kind of
Pre-orders
information
are
they're dropping and
available
the news
now
they drop,
on Nintendo
you're
eShop.
going to be able to get ahead of gem squeezes and lots of different market moves within the
Explore
VV
an
universe. So that's why it's
infinite
vital for
universe.
you to be here.
In No Man's Sky, every star is the light of a distant sun,
That's pretty big news for Nintendo.
each orbited by planets teeming with life. Travel to planets of your choosing in this infinite, procedurally generated universe. Here, you'll discover extraordinary
Oh my god, I'm throwing, I'm
been
sorry.
seen before and may never be seen again.
Hands off, I swear.
To survive, you must craft your own tools and even your own place to live. In this living and breathing universe, trade convoys travel between stars. Factions vie for territory. Pirates hunt unwary travelers. And the authorities are ever watchful. Your journey may be fraught with danger, and actions have consequences. Trader, fighter, explorer. How will you live in this universe? No Man's Sky lands on Nintendo Switch this summer.
So if you guys don't want to stay around for all this, you guys can always come back later. But hey, look, new Nintendo game. Like, I don't think we've ever seen anything like this. They're doing a soccer version of Super Smash Bros. This is going to be a big deal, especially if they make it in NFT format. Imagine how easy it would be to create a game like this for VV NFTs. Like, this would be insane. But by the way, this is a new game. Are they about to drop that it's going to be...
Mario Strikers Battle League.
This is crazy.
Prepare for Strike, a 5-on-5 sport like soccer that's way heavy on offense. Aim for goals by dribbling and passing to teammates, as well as by using tackles, items, and crushing special shots. The main rule in this sport is to rule the field. Try to score more goals than your opponents. There are two things to keep in mind that'll help you with your strategies. First, the gear you equip. It changes not only your appearance, but also your stats like speed, strength, and pass accuracy. Customize as you see fit.
Bro, customized characters.
Second,
Tell me that wouldn't be perfect
the
for
Hyper
VV
Strike.
customization. VV,
To activate
it's
this
perfect.
shot,
It's amazing.
grab an orb when it appears on the field and charge it while your opponents are distracted.
Yo, I actually want to play this game just to play it.
Hit the net and you'll score not one, but 2 goals. Up to 8 players, 4 players on each team can compete against each other on one Nintendo Switch system. In addition to individual matches, online play will have an online club mode. Join an in-game club and compete for placement in the rankings. Up to 20 players can join a club, so create your own and invite friends and family to play alongside you. Or join an existing one owned by other players. Try to become the world's top club. With
I'm actually
items,
trying to look at the chat on my phone so I can keep...
tackles, and hyper strikes. Anything goes on this field. Mario Strikers Battle League launches on Nintendo Switch June 10th.
For all of you that
Pre-orders
are here
begin
right
today
now, thank
on
you so much.
Nintendo
I
eShop.
want to make it clear, though, that if you can't stick
The
around for all
latest
this,
iteration of the Mario Strikers series is coming to Nintendo Switch. We hope you're excited for this anything goes battle soccer game. Next, please take a look at this.
if you guys don't want to stick around through this, you guys can just come and check out the stream after this. It should be about 40 minutes long, so around whatever hour it is now, plus 40 minutes, come back and we're going to debrief on everything you see and kind of talking about what you can expect from this. I know this is boring for a lot of you. You guys are here for NFTs, you know, and so I'll say this again to other stream as more people come and join me, but yeah, have fun. For those of you that don't know, this is Splatoon. This is a huge MMORPG, like huge online shooter in Nintendo, and it's going to be a really big deal, just because of how big of a how much people love the Splatoon franchise. If you see it in TV, you know. Y'all, I didn't realize how long they'll talk about one thing. I thought they would be like, we're gonna be doing this, this, and this, not like, you know what I'm trying to say. This is how the Nintendo community feels about NFTs. They do not want NFTs. So if we have some kind of drop, Nintendo's not going to be happy.
That was the trailer for the co-op mode in the Splatoon 3 game, the next wave of Salmon Run. A giant salmonid, one that's never been seen before, was also spotted at the end of the trailer. Will the Inklings and Octolings win? Splatoon 3 will launch this summer. We hope you'll look forward to future updates.
I'm so sorry.
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Vivi.
Bonzers at the ready.
Vivi. No? You guys better believe
A full remake of the first Front Mission game is storming onto Nintendo Switch. In this tactical RPG, you'll pilot weaponized machines called Bonzers and lead your battalion to victory. Gain the upper hand in battle by aiming for enemy parts to destroy. Mix and match various weapons and parts to customize your Bonzer. Uncover the great storyline of this classic when Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this summer. And in the future, the sequel, Front Mission 2 Remake, will also launch on Nintendo Switch. Get set for a high-octane Disney and Pixar combat racer. From the creators of the Asphalt series comes rip-roaring racing action across Disney and Pixar-inspired racetracks. Race as a legendary roster of characters on high-speed circuits, using each one's special abilities to battle for victory across the finish line. Choose Mickey Mouse for symphonic speed, Sully for monstrous power, or Mulan for explosive maneuvers. Each racer also
hear
possesses
that?
powerful
Mickey
ultimate
Mouse?
skills, perfect for turning the tables at the last second.
This is the
Disney
perfect
Speedstorm is a free-to-play
Disney
game
NFT game.
with new seasons added regularly, bringing more exciting Disney and Pixar characters, circuits, karts, and more. Plus, enjoy cross-platform play as well as split-screen and online multiplayer modes. Disney Speedstorm races onto Nintendo Switch this summer. Dive into these classic franchises on Nintendo Switch. Unleash the power of the Force in this classic Star Wars action-adventure. As Darth Vader's secret apprentice, you'll use devastating Force powers and lightsaber combos as you hunt down Jedi Masters on iconic planets. Upgrade abilities like Force Grip and Force Repulse, then combine them for even more destructive combos. Use button controls or opt for motion controls, enhanced from the original Wii version. You can also duel locally with a friend to determine who is the galaxy's most powerful Jedi. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed launches on Nintendo Switch April 20th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. The complete saga of legendary assassin Ezio Auditore da Firenze awaits in 3 critically acclaimed Assassin's Creed games. Explore Renaissance Italy and 16th century Constantinople. Interact with historical figures and discover secrets of the Creed across 3 games, 2 bonus short films, and DLC. Plus, take advantage of enhanced features for the Nintendo Switch system on the go, including touchscreen controls, HD Rumble, and optimized on-screen display. Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection launches on Nintendo Switch February 17th. Pilot mobile suits in dynamic action RPG battles. Strange incidents called breaks are occurring across the Gundam universe. Find out what's causing them and restore the proper timeline. You'll lead 3 mobile suits in battle. Enhance each suit with parts to improve their power. You can also battle alongside friends in online co-op multiplayer. SD Gundam Battle Alliance launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
All right, so just so it's on record. Wait, Vivi?
Two
Vivi?
worlds cross.
No.
in the
Wait, 2
triumphant
worlds?
return of this RPG classic.
No, it's an RPG.
A remaster of the acclaimed RPG
Just so that it's on
Chrono
record,
Cross is
okay?
coming to the Nintendo
Ad
Switch
Rolfo,
system.
okay, has said that
One
the
fateful
Pixar
day, the
truck would
protagonist
be a
Surge
very good
wanders
fit
into an
for that
alternate world.
Disney game, and I couldn't agree more.
Though
So,
it
yeah,
somewhat resembles his home world, he finds that he no longer exists here. What is this mysterious another world? Travel back and forth between both worlds to unravel the story. Over 40 characters can join your party. Depending on the choices you make, the allies who accompany you and the endings that trigger will differ. A number of improvements have been made to this remaster, like the ability to turn off enemy encounters and a newly enhanced soundtrack. Plus, Radical Dreamers, originally released on the Satellaview, is included. Experience the origins of Chrono Cross in this text-based adventure. Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition, dashes and slashes its way onto Nintendo Switch April 7th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Kirby! Kirby! This is how I'm gonna consume the new Pokemon NFTs. Oh, I didn't realize I muted. This is how I'm gonna consume the new Pokemon NFTs. Guys, Kirby in a car? Kirby in a car?
It's Kirby's latest unforgettable 3D platforming adventure, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It all takes place in a mysterious world with an unusual mix of nature and civilization. To rescue the kidnapped Waddle Dees, Kirby sets off on a new adventure. Introducing Mouthful Mode. Inhale a car to zoom around. A vending machine to attack with juice cans.
Yeah, vending machine, let's go.
Or become a piercing cone. With mouthful mode, new actions will be available for Kirby depending on the object he inhales. Enjoy exploring with new moves different from copy abilities. Kirby can even weaponize a mouthful of water, like this. As Kirby rescues Waddle Dees, Waddle Dee Town will continue to grow and more resources will become available.
Guys, I just want to say, like,
weapon shop, familiar copy abilities can be evolved.
even if you do not care at all about Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Direct or whatever games they're releasing, it's still going to be important for you in the future. Okay, so also stick around until the end of the video, whatever hour it is right now, just add 40 minutes, come back, check out what we have to talk about, we'll be brief.
More powerful. Some copy abilities may have stronger evolved forms. A new adventure awaits our pink puffball. Who are the Beast Pack? What are these enemies trying to do? Can Kirby restore peace to this world? Kirby and the Forgotten Land launches on the Nintendo Switch system March 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
That was Kirby and the Forgotten Land, launching later next month.
Please
Please look forward to its release. Let's take a look at some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
任天堂ディレクトをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。バッターの大谷翔平です。ピッチャーの大谷翔平です。任天堂スイッチ上で今回初めて MLB 打賞22が楽しめるようになりました。それではこちらをご覧ください。
That's right, Otani-san. MLB The Show is coming to Nintendo Switch. That means you can play modes like Road to the Show and Diamond Dynasty on your Nintendo Switch. But that's not all. You can even play Exhibition with a single Joy-Con controller. With cross progression, you can also earn and use content on any platform where MLB The Show 22 is available. And take your progress on the go with you on Nintendo Switch. Have friends that play MLB The Show 22 online matches on other consoles? No need to worry. You can invite them and play online. I knew you were a true two-way player, but this is ridiculous. Sheesh.
You're gonna have your hands full of games with these collections. 3 Kingdom Hearts collections are almost here. From Kingdom Hearts to Kingdom Hearts 3 and the Remind DLC, every entry is coming to Nintendo Switch as cloud versions that can be played while connected to the internet. Relive or get to know these heart-filled adventures alongside Sora, Donald, Goofy, and more for the first time in TV, tabletop, or handheld mode. Kingdom Hearts Integrum Masterpiece for Cloud, containing all 3 game collections, soars onto Nintendo Switch tomorrow.
Veve is known for doing these huge drops, hyping up some kind of big announcement. Okay, Disney did the golden moments for
Klonoa is coming.
golden moments did their moments for Nintendo Switch. So we could see like a huge release for Kingdom Hearts just to try and hype up this new Kingdom Hearts release special edition, right?
Use each level's surroundings to your advantage. Also, Klonoa 2 is included. Take on these great adventures when Klonoa Fantasy Reverie Series launches on Nintendo Switch July 8th. We're so glad you're here. Come here often. Either way, you're in for a puzzling treat. In these award-winning games, the portal gun is your key to surviving imprisonment in a mysterious lab. Create portals and warp to other areas to find cake? Still unconfirmed. You can pass through portals, and so can cubes, lasers, and robots with unnerving levels of personality. The sequel adds in local, online, and split-screen multiplayer modes, and that part's no lie. Neither is the sentient robot monitoring your every move when Portal Companion Collection warps onto Nintendo Switch this year. A classic comes alive. Previously unreleased outside of Japan, the RPG Live Alive makes its overseas debut, now in HD 2D. Multiple stories featuring different protagonists and time periods await. The order in which you tackle them is up to you. Prehistory, a tribesman comes of age in a world without words. The Wild West, a wanderer with a bounty on his head fights for his life. Imperial China, a kung fu master searches for a worthy successor. Twilight of Edo, Japan, a shinobi undertakes an important secret mission. Present day, a martial artist strives to become the strongest there ever was. The near future, a youth with psychic powers takes a stand against evil. The distant future, a newly built robot is swept up in a tragedy in space. What other stories are on the horizon?
You will repay my loyalty in death!
Live Alive launches on Nintendo Switch July 22nd. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
VV.
How was that? Next up is this. It's a new iteration of the Wii Sports series. Nintendo Switch Sports. Please take a look.
Here are the sports included in the Nintendo Switch Sports game. You might recognize these three from past Wii Sports games. Tennis. Rally by gently swinging the Joy-Con controller at the right time.
Yeah, this actually looks like a lot of fun.
Bowling. Roll the ball straight ahead or give it a little curve. And Chambara. Knock your opponent off the platform while attacking and defending.
This looks like so much fun. Oh my god.
Plus, 3 additional sports are joining the lineup. Soccer. Use a gigantic ball to make dynamic plays. Enjoy matches with Joy-Con controllers to shoot and perform diving headers. By attaching a Joy-Con controller to the leg strap accessory included with the physical version of the game, you can play shootout mode with intuitive kicking motions. Badminton. Control your shots left and right while keeping the shuttlecock in the air. Unleash powerful smash shots to gain the upper hand.
Hey!
Finally, volleyball. Use a Joy-Con controller to serve, bump, set, and spike the ball. The game supports local play with family and friends on one Nintendo Switch system, as well as online play across all sports. Play against friends online, or opt for random matchmaking. The more you win, the tougher the players you'll face.
I just think about this.
Try taking on this challenge.
Usually they have like Mii's, right? Or like these like self-made characters.
How was that?
Imagine if that.
Since I'm already here, I'd like to show you some gameplay of one of the newly added sports, volleyball.
Mr. Takahashi! Oh, hello there, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi from Nintendo.
Wow, Mr. Koizumi, I can see you're ready to play. All right, I'll play some volleyball online together with Mr. Koizumi. Do you have your wrist strap ready?
Yes, of course. I've got plenty of space around me as well.
All right, let's start. We'll be including some live commentary throughout our match.
No wrist wrap needed, bro.
All right, we're doing this? Volleyball, a newly added sport in Nintendo Switch Sports. What can we expect today from the Takahashi Koizumi team? It's Koizumi to serve, with Takahashi up front. We begin with Koizumi serving. How will the opposing team react? Takahashi makes the block. Another one's coming. Koizumi saves it. A setup in the air, and here comes the spike.
Oh, let's go!
The other team saves it and fights back. And they score. Takahashi didn't quite get it in time. All right, well, it's okay. It's okay. The game's not over. Now the other team serves. Koizumi receives it. Takahashi sets it up. And Koizumi spikes, but it goes right toward the opponent. Here's another attack.
Well, I don't know how
Now's their chance.
They
They get the ball. And with the setup from Koizumi, Takahashi scores.
Did you see this?
They
Did
got
you
a point with that
it's like
fierce
every
spike.
single game in the existence of the world can be
Let's
put on
stop
the
our
blockchain.
match here.
After all, we were in the middle of a presentation. All right, I'll be leaving now.
Well, they're funny. They're funny guys.
That was an introduction to Nintendo Switch Sports. The game launches April 29th. We're planning a free update in the summer that allows you to play soccer matches with a Joy-Con controller and the leg strap accessory. You can use the accessory to play shootout mode at launch. In addition, we're also planning a second free update this fall that lets you enjoy golf.
Hey, I don't want to mislead anyone. I think
And now, a request to everyone. To help ensure that you can all enjoy playing online, we'll be having an online playtest before the game launches to evaluate various technical aspects.
I don't want to mislead anyone, okay? So I don't think that there's a chance, there's a high
We'd
chance they're not
definitely
gonna
like
say
to ask
anything
for
at
your
all,
help
so-
with this.
But if they do, it could be huge.
The online playtest will only be available for players with an active Nintendo Switch Online membership on the dates shown on screen. For those of you interested, please visit the official Nintendo website for more details. Thank you.
Bruh.
That's all I have for now about Nintendo Switch Sports. I hope you're looking forward to this game. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Yo, I thought that was the end of the direct. I got so nervous.
Get those taiko drumming skills ready. The latest Taiko no Tatsujin game is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Set in Omiko City, a sacred town for taiko drums, you'll strive to become a taiko master, along with brand new character Kumo-kyun. Drum to dozens of boppin' beats, including Megalovania, Gurenge, Feel Special, and Racing into the Night. And that's not all. An orchestral version of the main theme from The Legend of Zelda is included. That's 76 songs total. Plus, take advantage of a practice mode to replay sections of songs as many times as you'd like. New modes have also been added for everyone to enjoy. Put on a live concert with up to 4 players in Donchen Band. Or face off against each other in Great Drum Toy War. Drum to your heart's content when Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival launches on Nintendo Switch
Taiko no
this year.
Tatsujin!
Plus, a paid in-game subscription service that gives you access to over 500 songs will be available at launch. What's new with these Nintendo Switch games?
Bro, veve.
The brand new tactical RPG game Triangle Strategy is almost here. The protagonist Sarah Noah and his allies will be engulfed in the conflict among 3 nations. Your choices and conviction will determine their fate.
As Lord of House Wolford, I solemnly swear an oath by which all future lords shall be bound. I will never turn my back on the promise of a better world.
A new demo playable to the end of Chapter 3 will be available on Nintendo eShop later today. Save data from the demo can be transferred to the full game once purchased. More Cuphead action awaits in the paid DLC, Cuphead: The Delicious Last Course. Here, you'll explore a brand new Inkwell Isle.
I actually
Defeat a
love this
bevy of
game.
new
It
bosses
is
with
so
wild
good.
personalities and
I
even
would
wilder
pay
attacks.
$1,000 for a
The
Cuphead
clever
MVP.
Miss
Like,
Chalice is a new playable character. Take down fearsome foes with her double jumps, rolling dodges, and more. Cuphead: The Delicious Last Course wallops its way onto Nintendo Switch June 30th. A free update is coming to the Metroid Dread game. All it takes is one hit. Even from this. getting hit even once causes a game over in the brutal Dread Mode difficulty. Can you face this new challenge? And for players new to the Metroid series, take advantage of increased recovery with the newly added Rookie Mode difficulty.
Guys, this has been hyped up for like the last 2 years.
This free update launches later today.
Oh, it's a re-update?
A second free update in April will add a boss rush mode, in which you'll battle bosses continuously, one at a time.
For a very long time, and they have been taking it off. So this is actually really good. A Metroid drop, you can totally see that.
Something's bound for Nintendo Switch.
Come on, Vivi, you're just like putting it out there, Vivi. Come on. VV! My neighbors probably think I'm crazy just yelling VV over and over again. Okay, Earthbound's a big deal, so I don't know. I'll be quiet for this one.
Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings will be added to Nintendo Switch Online later today.
This, I forgot the name of the anime already, but the game's kind of unbelievable. Lego Brawls. Yo, if we saw Lego coming to BB, like after, you know, obviously Lego's probably not going to be first. That would just be cool. That's just a big IP, man. Nintendo's got everything. It's ridiculous.
What did you think? Here's some news for Mario Kart fans. Many of you have been enjoying the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game since its launch in 2017. So, we've been working on remastering select courses from across the Mario Kart series, and we'll be releasing them as paid downloadable content. Please take a look at this trailer.
See, I don't think you're gonna get the superstar car in this game because it's always been like a Nintendo thing. I mean, unless they make it like Super Smash Bros, where they start putting in other IPs underground, like Super Smash Bros.
Paid DLC courses will be coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
So it would be totally reasonable if you saw.
This is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. You may recognize some courses from past Mario Kart games. 8 courses will be released at a time over 6 waves. That's 48 additional courses we plan on releasing by the end of 2023. Courses such as Coconut Mall, Choco Mountain, and Tokyo Blur will be included in the first wave. Of course, you can play these courses locally and online. The first wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass will launch March 18th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. You can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost with a Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack membership. Or purchase the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass on its own.
How was that? I hope you're looking forward to the additional courses in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This next segment will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
No! No! Don't happen, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Fighting in order to live, and living to fight. That's the way of our world. Ionios. Tell me, what would possess you to side with them?
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe you're him.
I knew it. I saw this coming.
You're not enemies now.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that time you've got.
You could try to move forwards again.
How can our lives be so snuffing little to you?
They're not your friends anymore. They're his fuel.
Sword march. The land pierced by a great sword. It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy.
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you soldier it all alone.
What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It'll never replace the friends we've lost.
The flame clock, it has to go.
It's a Xenoblade.
Ouroboros abhor this world. They
With
must
a
be
shoulder.
erased without a trace.
The story of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 ties together the futures of the worlds depicted in Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and it will launch this September. I hope you'll look forward to it. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Y'all, it is what it is. All right, I'm gonna let it play in the background till it ends because, you know, maybe they'll start talking over me and be like, oh, by the way, Vivi, doubt it, but, you know. Okay. The big reason why I wanted to make this thing, I wanted to present you guys with this Nintendo Direct information. I made that whole video yesterday talking about this because this is a point of reference that we're going to use for Nintendo in the future, all right? These Nintendo Directs and Nintendo information is something that no one's been talking about in the VV community, and it's important that we have this because of the fact that it's important that we have this so that we know how the market will react to these kinds of things. If you are here for the next Nintendo Direct and they announce VV on it, it's going to be a pretty big deal, and it's going to put us in a good position to make it's knowledge. Knowledge is key in the markets, and if the more you know, the better. And so you should stay on top of this if you really want to know what's next and what's coming to the VV space. Because of this direct live stream and there was no drop, I imagine that prices are going to recover a little bit. All right, we might have some kind of reinforcement because the fact that Nintendo didn't say anything makes it extremely unlikely that they're going to announce anything of the sort on Pokemon Day or even in this month. All right, it's just like it's just unrealistic, and you guys shouldn't be expecting anything from Nintendo. This was the make or break moment, and this video, I know I hyped it up. I'm like, it's coming, but this was the make or break moment, and the fact that it came out blank means that it's just not going to happen anytime soon. We could see it in the we could see it in the spring, we could see it in the summer, and I'm hoping we do. But the fact that we don't, it's tough. That's my debrief. It's unfortunate, but hey, we had that big Pixar game with the Pixar racers, the Disney racers, with Sully and Mickey Mouse and whatnot. Imagine if if Disney decided to implement some sort of utility feature. We already know that Disney understands the power of utility because they gave away a year's worth of Disney Plus from their NFTs. They understand the use of utility, and do they understand gamification yet? I don't know, but that just proves like, hey, that Pixar car could totally be seen in that racing game, just being able to drive around. And then there's also the sides like maybe Disney doesn't want to like tarnish its like beauty by putting it in like some silly game. Maybe they don't. Maybe they do. It's we don't know yet. But pump up that Pixar car because that's pretty much the only news we got relevant to this Nintendo Direct. That's good. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any comments in the chat, come on, I want to hear what you guys got to say. I got 5 people watching. No one's chatting. Come on, say something. I'm gonna answer all your questions. I know, I'm disappointed too, though. If you are just now tuning in, you want to scroll back to that 40-minute mark, right when I start streaming for 40 minutes, because that's when I go over my debrief and how I feel about the thing. But the stream's totally over. They haven't said anything of the sort. Let's check out veve. Vivi's Twitter. Maybe they decided to announce something. Because if they did, just like what's it called, sequentially, like alongside. But maybe they didn't. Black Panther dropped tomorrow. That's exciting. Wait, is that tomorrow? Guys, I have no idea what day it was. February 10th. Yeah, that's tomorrow. February 10th. That's pretty exciting. Let's go Black History Month. Yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about. If you guys have any questions about this Nintendo Direct, enjoy. But unfortunately, we didn't get a veve announcement, which is pretty unfortunate. Pretty unfortunate. It's all good, though. Like, they're still throwing it up. They're like, what's going on? Let's check out Nintendo of America's Twitter.
Alive.
Bro, they're just like debriefing their entire. Okay. That's actually really cool that they just like bam, bam, bam as they're going through the live. That's a 40-minute long thing. The other important piece of information you guys are going to want to know is that just by participating, you're going to see what kind of releases we're getting and what's going to move. For example, we get like just for knowing that you see this new Disney game, you can assume that some of those Disney collectibles are going to receive some sort of influence in price. All right, and that's the big reason why you're here. You're just here to figure this out. All right, if no one's going to comment anything, then I'm just going to head out. I hope you guys enjoyed, though. veve just didn't show up. This is so sad. I'm going to make a quick debrief, a quick update video talking about the whole subject. But yeah, if there's no one else. All right, 8 people, no comments. That's just, you guys are just watching me talking to my camera to myself. Y'all, okay. All right, peace out. Y'all have a wonderful day.